Hey guys, how's it going? I'm super excited to chat with you guys all about how you can shoot a ton of awesome photos in a very, very small space. Super excited. So first of all, you guys, less is more. I know that when I first started, I was really self-conscious and I thought that I had to have like a really big, nice studio in order for people to want to spend money with me or take me seriously or feel comfortable at my studio. And I had all these reservations, like people are not going to show up, they're not going to book, they're not going to buy photos. Like I had all these reservations because I'm like, my studio is not that nice. For a really long time, I shot out of hotels, clients' houses, my own space. I rented like a space in a warehouse that was super horrible and it like leaked water. I shared a yoga space with somebody for a little bit. And what I've learned over the years, now that I have gone through all of those studios, I've had a commercial studio for like 4 or 5 years, and then I have a studio in my house. And what I've learned from all of those studios is that less is more. You literally do not need all of the things, okay? Because like you're seeing online these people that have like warehouses and these giant shooting spaces, and they buy like a condo and they renovate it and it's huge and awesome and amazing. It has a like exposed brick and blah, blah, blah. And so you think to yourself, and I used to think this too, like, oh, if I just get a really nice studio space, then I'll make money. Like I'll make more sales, I'll book more clients. And that is not the case. In fact, the majority of, not the majority, but a lot of students that come to me and say, Molly, I really need help making more money, more sales, they actually took their money and put it all into getting a studio space. And then they're like, now I don't have any money to spend on marketing or learn marketing. And I'm like, that's a huge mistake. You need to be spending your money learning marketing and sales and business before you invest in a nicer camera, a nicer lens, a better studio, okay? It's all about the business, the marketing, the sales. It's all about that. And I know it's so fun to be like, getting a new camera or a new studio or whatever, but like those things are not going to make you money. You need to buy those things once you've made money. If you want a successful business, I'm here to tell you that it's not always fun. And I'm gonna be here to be the mean mommy, to be the realistic coach and bring you guys back to reality and tell you guys that if you wanna have a successful business, like, yes, there are fun parts, but there are also non-fun parts. And you have to do the non-fun parts before you can get to the fun parts, okay? You have to have consistent bookings coming in before you can invest in a studio. You have to have consistent average sales of $1,500 or more before you can get a studio or a nicer camera or whatever. Like, I think you guys get the point, but like all you need is literally like a basic used DSLR camera with a 50mm 1.8. That's it. Like you can shoot in clients' houses, your house, a warehouse, a hotel, whatever. You could use natural light. Like you can get started for virtually nothing, okay? And if you want my help, like if you want to like have a call with me and we dive into your business and we get you pointed in the right direction. If you're ready to actually start turning your dream into a reality, like if you're actually ready to do the hard work so that you can eventually someday have it better, have more time, go on more vacations, have a studio. Now, my next tip is how you can, again, the title is like how you can get a ton of photos in a really, really small space, right? So my next tip, again, is to get like a 50mm or a 35mm lens. And again, you can just do 1.8. You don't have to do like 1.2 because that's super expensive and you don't need that depth of field anyways with boudoir. So go ahead and just invest, just get a used basic DSLR camera, a 50mm 1.8 lens. Like that's all you need, seriously. And then what you need now is help with your marketing and your sales and your business. I've literally been studying marketing, sales, business. Like here, check this out. I would say on average, I read probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 books a month on business, marketing, sales. Like I'm probably one of the only photographers on the planet that likes business and marketing more than photography. I'm weird, okay? And just be okay with my weirdness and know that I'm here to help you. And my weirdness, I feel like, is my gift. The fact that I love Like, I freaking love sales and business and marketing. I study it every single day, all day long, all the time. Like, even when I'm in a shoot, I'm like thinking already, how can I sell them? The next thing is, so I told you about the lens, that less is more, and you don't need a nice space, okay? You literally can shoot anywhere. There's tons of spaces. And I want you guys to know that my studio in my house is literally 2 guest bedrooms. One that's literally like the small, like the queen bed takes up almost the entire room. That's how small it is. And my other room is just an empty room with a backdrop stand on it. That is it, okay? So I'm gonna tell you guys the only things that you need to have a successful boudoir shoot. First of all, I believe and know that you don't even need a bed to do boudoir photos, okay? Like the bare essentials would be like a wall, a floor, a rug, and a window, or even just a floor, a wall, and a window. Like seriously, you really do not need that much stuff. So let me just take you through some different scenarios. Let's say you're at a hotel room and all they have is like a bed, some ugly carpet, kind of an ugly wallpaper wall, and like a window, right? That's pretty basic. So rip all the bedding off the bed except for the white sheets. Bam, now you have white sheets. You can get like a little step stool and shoot down. Even if the headboard's ugly, you can shoot down at the sheets. If the carpet is ugly, you could lay down like a furry rug or a furry blanket or something like that. You could go to like Walmart, Sam's Club, Target, and just get something like super cheap, right? Then they probably have some kind of chair in the room that would be like decent. If they don't, that's okay. You can just lean them up against the wall and do some like wall stuff and crop it so there's no like carpet or anything ugly. Then you can do backlit where they're in front of the window, and you can do like silhouettes and cool stuff like that. Like that's already a ton of poses, and that's just like, so there's like your 3 different sets, right? The wall, or 4, the wall, the floor with like a rug on it, the bed with white sheets, and the window. That's like 4 sets already. So now all you have to do is just rotate different poses, like get 5 poses that you like, do 5, 5, 5, 5, like seriously. And then they have 3 outfits too. So you can do all that stuff over again with the 3 different outfits that they have. Do you guys see how like we overcomplicate this as photographers? Like we totally overcomplicate this. It does not need to be that complicated. And I can tell you guys, I have definitely tested like, oh, if I have an extravagant studio, can I sell more photos than if I just shoot in a crappy hotel room? The answer is no. You're gonna sell the same because like you can rock it out. Like if you're a good photographer and you love photography, like you will take a crappy hotel room and make it freaking cool and chic as hell, right? Okay, so that was my rant for today, and I really hope that this is leaving you guys motivated and inspired, because I do not want you holding yourself back from making more bookings and sales and helping more women around the world gain confidence simply because you think you don't have a cool enough studio, or you can't afford a studio, or you think you need a studio, or all of these things, because it's silly and nonsense. And the thing is that you need to do that before you can get a studio. So either way, you have to do it. Okay, you guys? So have confidence, go forward knowing that it does not need to be anything crazy special. Like literally, I would tell you that 90% of my shoots take place on a bed with white sheets. So typically I'll shoot on the bed with white sheets. I do shots with the window. I pull up like a chair and a rug. That's it. Maybe I'll do like a backdrop. And that's in my own studio. I keep it super, super simple. So keep it super simple. KISS. Remember that. Keep it super simple. All right. Okay, you guys. So those are my tips for shooting variety in a very, very small space. Keep it up and keep helping women with their confidence all around the world. You guys are amazing.